What is going on, YouTube? I am Germ here, and I know what you guys are thinking. Oh my gosh, another Alphari video. I'm sorry, but this story just keeps getting crazier and crazier. Late last night, right before I went to bed, Alphari finally responded and finally gave some of maybe his thoughts and opinions on the situation. He actually put out a tweet that a lot of people took as throwing shade or calling out the head coach of Team Liquid, Jat, and his recent comments. Obviously, if you guys don't know what has been going on, Alphari got benched 1 game into the summer split. Jat came out and said this was not a spur of the moment benching. This was something we had been planning for the last month. And a lot of people thought that didn't make sense. You've been planning it for a month, but you let him play 1 game. People were accusing Jad of lying or misrepresenting the situation. It's been this whole ugly, nasty situation, and people are wondering, when is Alphari coming back? What's going on? And today we got a lot of those answers, and that's what we're going to be talking about. Definitely drop a like if you guys do enjoy this video. I would appreciate it so much. Really does help me out the YouTube algorithm. And subscribe to stay up to date on all my latest content. With that being said, here we go. So again, late last night, Alphari decided to take to Twitter, and he dropped a banger. I screenshotted this tweet because I actually expected it to be deleted, and I think a lot of people expected it to be deleted because we don't see stuff like this a lot of the times, and when we do, people delete it, they backtrack, they apologize, they try and get in the good graces of their team. But this led to a ton of spicy moments in the League of Legends world. This is blowing up on Twitter, Reddit, everywhere. Alphari tweeted out last night, was gonna go get Chick-fil-A for dinner, then saw an ad for some Chipotle and decided, fuck it, why not, let's get some Mexican. Wasn't a spur of the moment, by the way, calculated this a month in advance. Now, that is hilarious. There were some very funny responses to this tweet, you know, everyone kind of chiming in. Midbeast did reply. He said, hey Barney, could we have a quick chat about this in the meeting room in 15 minutes? Would really love to discuss the meaning behind this tweet and if we could remove it from the internet. Cheers, Drew. I thought that was absolutely hilarious. There was some guy, I can't remember. There was a guy that was like, oh man, I've got a feeling this isn't about dinner. And like, dude, I was absolutely dying at that. But obviously, this is in direct response to what Jat was saying about them deciding on this not in the spur of the moment, not during the week. You know, there wasn't some crazy blow-up moment like a lot of people were speculating, but they were just saying, you know, we've been thinking about this for a while and we decided to make the change. Obviously, Alphari, 1, doesn't believe that, 2, doesn't agree with that, and 3, wanted to let the world know. And a lot of the community did have a lot of big responses. Obviously, Doublelift chimed in and he said, been there. Because this is eerily similar to the Doublelift situation with Team Liquid, when Doublelift was kind of benched mid-split for Tactical to come in and then just kind of lost his job. He obviously doesn't agree with a lot of the Team Liquid coaching staff, management, all of that. So this was kind of funny to see as well. And then Perks, you know, he had to get his in there, obviously with his G2 situation coming in, which was absolutely hilarious. Now, Alphari did actually follow up with this tweet. He decided to double down. He said, people DMing me about professionalism, there's one thing in this world I will not stand by and be silent about, and that's undying passion for fast food. If you don't like it, then just don't read it. And I thought that was hilarious. You know, he's obviously in good spirits. He's continuing to joke about the situation, meme about it, but man, what does the Team Liquid offices look like behind the scenes right now? What is going on? I think at this point, this all but confirms Alphari, 1, is done for the rest of the split. 2, will never play another game for Team Liquid. And 3, now we have no idea what's in store for him. Like, again, he can't really transfer in the middle of the split. I mean, what team's he going to go to? Who's going to buy him out? Also, I believe somebody tweeted out that Alphari has a contract for until 2023 with Team Liquid. So this is a guy who finished 2nd in the MVP voting and has a super long contract. His buyout from Team Liquid is going to be absolutely insane. And again, in the middle of the split, when everyone already has locked in rosters and everything, it's going to be tough for him to move. So we likely will not be seeing Alphari again until 2022. And at this point, I don't even think we'll be seeing him in Academy or anything, because you can't just say stuff like this and you can't just show up to Academy practice and be like, yo guys, what's going on? Like, super weird. Absolutely hilarious. Again, I can't believe he tweeted it. I was like, you know, I had to freaking check Twitter again, make sure I wasn't seeing things, making sure I wasn't sleepy. But absolutely hilarious. I mean, it is definitely a bit unprofessional, obviously, to take things like that to Twitter. You know, I don't necessarily agree with that, but as far as the drama, as far as the entertainment, I think it's absolutely hilarious. And obviously, Alphari, again, you know, doesn't agree with what Jat said or how they're going about this situation or what is going on, just like a lot of people don't. I think in large part, the community is on Alphari's side, and we saw that with this tweet from Doublelift, where he said, Alphari in Spring Split, first in KDA, first in kills, lowest deaths in the league, highest CS per minute, second kill participation, highest in damage, 29% of the team's damage as a top laner, which is absolutely insane, highest damage per minute, highest gold differential at 15, highest CS per minute at 15, and number 1 in solo kills. TL should play him, or they are running it down for summer split, and a ton of people agree. Obviously, Alphari has a huge contract as well, and that really doesn't make sense to be paying him all that money to be playing academy games, and it doesn't make sense to have an academy top laner, playing when you're claiming that your team is trying to win the LCS, trying to go to Worlds, trying to go to MSI, trying to, really improve North America and compete for international titles and stuff like that. This is one of the best players in the LCS, and you have benched him. Now, again, we still don't know what happened behind the scenes. We don't know what the team situation's like. We don't know what Alphari said to somebody, or how he's been acting, or what his attitude's been like, or who he's been fighting with, if he just disagrees with Jat, if he disagrees with a bunch of people on the team, if he got in a fight with management. We really don't know what's going on. But it is weird that, again, Team Liquid, Jat are trying to downplay this to the public, like, hey guys, nothing crazy happened. Hey, we just benched our MVP, no big deal. And Alphari is obviously coming out and saying, this is a big deal. This is weird. This was obviously a decision you guys made last minute. And again, it's easy for Alphari to do something like this because a lot of the community is on his side. A lot of the people do not agree, understand, or believe what Team Liquid is trying to tell us. And again, Team Liquid does kind of have this track record of poor management, poor coaching, and poor handling of situations. And I think this is really just another instance of that. We did have Gil Hojo come out and say, how is this not the most entertaining LCS split ever? Backdoors, fountain dives, banter, coaches lying. So obviously, he does not believe Jat either. He's getting his 2 cents in there. Just everyone just talking crap on Twitter last night. It was going crazy. Everyone was talking about this. What are we missing? Absolutely hilarious. Again, like I said, this tweet from Alphari has 12,000 likes. I mean, that is pretty massive in the League of Legends world, especially a tweet that came out when a lot of people were going to bed. A lot of people, this was late last night. This was 9:45 Central, so this was like almost 11 o'clock p.m. On the East Coast. So a lot of people missed this. A lot of people are going to be waking up to a ton of tweets that they missed out on. But man, I have no idea what this means for Team Liquid. I have no idea what is going on behind the scenes. We've heard people saying that there's other issues with the team as well. There could be more benchings. There could be more changes. I have no idea. And again, what does this mean for the future of Alphari? I have absolutely no idea. He is locked in long-term with Team Liquid. And obviously somebody's going to want him. Teams are going to go out and get him. He is so talented. He's coming off such a good split. He really has a lot of the cards in his hand. But man, this sucks with how well he was playing in spring. The fact that we're not going to see this guy in summer split, probably on any team. That's really, really disappointing. North America obviously doesn't have a ton of great players, and now they're missing one of their best. That sucks, and I really hope that in the end, we just find out the truth of this whole situation and what's going on. But now Alphari has responded to Jat's comments. We're waiting to hear back from what Team Liquid, what Jat, what anybody's going to say next. Hopefully they do respond, because I'd love to hear their opinions. But man, this is getting crazy. I can't believe Alphari tweeted this. I can't believe he didn't delete it. But that's what's going on in the League of Legends world. Definitely drop a like if you guys did enjoy this. I'd appreciate it so much. Leave a comment down below. What's going to happen to Alphari? What team's he going to win? How's this going to play out? I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions. Subscribe to stay up to date on my latest content. Hopefully catch you guys in the next one. But until then, peace.